Stampy's Lovely World has ended quite a bit ago, and I'm not even gonna try and make a whole video covering it, since I kind of feel like the internet has said everything at this point. So I decided to talk about a certain something that I haven't really found anybody else talk about. Case in point, Hit the Target. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that Hit the Target wasn't talked about in the finale, since he did play a big role, especially since it was the last time that we are ever going to see him. So I felt like I wanted to cover an entire video upon this specific character and why I think he is Stampy's most important villain. Now, if you have watched one of my videos recently, you will probably already know that in my humble opinion, that Hit the Target isn't Stampy's best villain, with that title going to Rama, and that's still true right now, but that doesn't mean that we should overlook all the important elements that make him such a good threat to Stampy's Lovely World. And this obviously includes some spoilers for the ending as well as for some of these other episodes. Let's get in with it. Now, for us to fully understand Hit the Target, we have to go all the way back to when Hit the Target first appeared and how he became so evil. In the episode Unexpected Drama, Hit the Target fought Stampy as well as his helpers to try and take over Stampy's Lovely World. Needless to say, Hit the Target didn't win, but this was the spark for their glorious rivalry. Whether it be fighting in the air, fighting in the sea, or fighting underground, Hit the Target has tried time and time again to take over Stampy's Lovely World by any means necessary. Hit the Target kept fighting and fighting with very little success, and it was only until Friends and Foes, the episode, where Hit the Target brought in some backup. After recruiting Viva Dash, Hit the Target was able to fight Stampy on a much larger scale that he otherwise would not have been able to do. Everything from creating the Wither, creating a laser beam that shot from a helicopter, to creating an age potion that weakens Stampy. Because Hit the Target devoted his life trying to take down Stampy by any means necessary, he completely lost sight of what was truly important. And it's only in the finale does Hit the Target manage to finally accomplish his goal, forcing Stampy and his friends to leave the Lovely World for good. Even Viva Dash leaves him after what happened during that time, with Stampy convincing Viva Dash that she doesn't need to stay with Hit the Target and that she could come with them without any sort of harm whatsoever. And after gaining the reputation of being Stampy's villain, I highly doubt that he'll be seeing any visitors anytime soon, unless we're talking these guys. In any case, coming back to what I said earlier about him being Stampy's most important villain, is the fact that not only has he had a huge impact on the series, that he is able to shape Stampy the way he is today by showing that there are always going to be people like him, and therefore Stampy is able to remember that where there's bad, good would rise up against it. I love how the finale is able to recapture what makes Hit the Target a very good villain, not just because he's so iconic, but because of how essential he is to the plot. When you think about it, if you take out Hit the Target from the story altogether, would Stampy's Lovely World be the same as it is today? Thanks to a YouTuber by the name of Ellis Was Cool, they made a video that covers much of what Hit the Target stands for in the finale. So within the story, you have one side that's able to live happily knowing that all the memories are being shared and that we get to grow up with them, and the other side refusing to move on and therefore living in the past, losing sight of the present. I just wanted to make a video covering bits of the finale while also sharing my thoughts on Hit the Target that I kind of failed at doing in these two episodes. And that's why I think Hit the Target is considered Stampy's most important villain. So my quick thoughts about the finale, I thought it could have been better, but it was pretty good as it was. I really liked how Stampy shouted out a bunch of people at his lovely garden. I certainly wasn't expecting a whole bunch of people being shouted out. And I thought it was pretty amazing how this was the only video that exceeded 4 million views since 2018. Actually, I looked back and I realized that it was 2019, not 2018. Whoopsies! Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned for it.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming to my show. I'm joking. I'm not gonna end the stream. Oh, I feel like I can't end the stream. Oh my godness. Oh, this is absolutely incredible. This is absolutely incredible.